best to run a red light at least once a week.
Once a week.
Oh my God.
Keep the blood
I like that.
flowing.
Yeah, just do it. I did it today. I did one today.
On the way here, I almost T-boned a unmarked police officer because he decided to run one at Cooksy's store. Not Cooksy. What's the other one? What's the one before Cooksy's?
You really hate cops.
No, I do not.
How do you feel about unmarked police cars?
I think it's entrapment and bullshit.
I do too. Like your job is not to hide.
Your job is not to collect money from the
I think it's
masses.
absolute bullshit, and you're right. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you're just sitting here.
I'm supposed to be able to like see you for help when I need you. You're not supposed
Here's
to blend
the thing.
in.
If you're a detective and you're like casing something, sure. But if you're running radar, fuck off.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Agreed.
Like if there's a mission, what you're doing.
Exactly.
If you're like infiltrating
If you're
some
serving
drug
warrants
gang
or
or whatever.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, I don't want to get too off track, but can we stay on Brent real quick?
What's
Sure.
up, bro?
You look much better in a shirt right now.
You look great right now, bud.
Thank
Look
you
at
very
you.
much.
Losing weight. He's down
Skinny
15
is.
pounds.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, I would say the camera is
Jeez.
actually helping. You look great in
Yes.
person, but the camera's helping.
Go
When
ahead,
you-
look
You're
at
right.
that.
You're
That's because he
right.
looks tanner,
Look
guys.
at him.
It's because we're all
You're
tanner.
down the beach. You
Yeah,
think you've been
yeah.
doing blowing
We're all
like
tanner.
It's brought to you by
Nicaragua for
Bud
like
Light
10
Next.
years.
Come on, give me that
Bro,
camera
I'm
back, baby.
straight just brown. I'm just a brown
It does
boy.
look like I spent like
Dude.
I was running away from a
This camera.
charge. I'm almost done with The Sopranos. I'm on season 6B, episode 2. I got
Yep.
10 left.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you can stop now.
What?
Whoa.
I don't think you need to go to the end.
No, the end is fantastic.
But everybody already knows the end of the last episode.
So you already know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, yeah. I think it's a great ending.
I just,
All right. I mean, I don't think it's bad,
The
but I
further
think,
I got-
I think the best of the show to me is over.
there is one person I need to die in the next 10 episodes, though. I
The
really
sister?
want him to die. No.
Oh.
Moltisanti. I need him to fucking die.
Christopher?
I've hated him and
There's a movie
He's all-
that
he's all-
Christopher Moltisanti like narrates or whatever. That's supposed. It's called like. I watched it. It wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad. It was.
Why are you telling us?
I watched it on a plane. One of those movies. You know,
Oh, is it the big something or
no, something of New Jersey or New York. I can't remember. I
Okay.
can't remember, but it was like his backstory.
Chris's
Chris's
backstory.
backstory.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was the guy that loved Tony. Hey, Chris's backstory. Can you look that up?
I mean, yeah.
Look up Chris Moltisanti backstory movie, something like
You
that.
think I can spell Multisanti?
Just try.
Multi and Santi, right?
Yeah.
Molti.
Backstory?
It's something like
S-A-N-T-I.
Lords of New Jersey. I cannot remember what it is, and that stinks, but
Yep, you got
Um,
it. Backstory. Did you type backstory?
Yeah, I typed backstory.
Okay. cool.
Sopranos backstory movie, something like that. It's actually not bad. If you like The Sopranos, it's worth
I'm
watching.
addicted. My mother is, dude, she signed up for HBO Max like 6 days ago. She's halfway done the freaking series, bro.
It's a
She's
banger.
She's watching,
Yeah.
she's watching like 5 a night.
It's the best.
I can't believe she does because they are super bigoted on that show, like big time.
Yeah, but it's
great.
great. But it's a television show. You know, you
Okay,
gotta look
I
at
get
that.
that, but
20 years
there's
ago.
also-
they
there's
wouldn't let that fly nowadays.
There's also nothing but 90s fake boobs on there too. Like every episode.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever watch The Wire yet?
No.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
next. It's next.
Okay.
It's next.
Dude, just as good.
That's what-
Just as good. Start slow, but it's so.
I don't. I
Well,
mean,
Breaking Bad
There's
was
a
slow as hell,
character
too.
in The Wire that it's going to be your favorite character of all time.
Is it?
You haven't watched Breaking Bad?
And he's a
No, I
black gay
didn't.
guy.
Of course, it's my favorite.
No, he's
Black
my favorite
gay.
too. He's the
Alright.
best.
On which show?
The Wire.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't
What's his
finished that
name?
either. I don't haven't finished that either. I started 2
but you would
seasons.
know who I'm talking about.
So Wes
He carries a shotgun everywhere.
Hold on. Wes So Wes has been reading this for a second. No,
Oh.
don't look at it anymore. Don't look at it anymore. Tell us what you have learned about his life. just tell us what you've learned.
he was born and raised in New Jersey.
Okay.
He was part of the DiCarlo family or something like that.
Okay.
He was born in 1969.
Okay.
Am I right, Jake? 69?
First of all, he's reading the biography of Christopher Moltisanti, not the actual guy. It's a fake thing. Oh my god!
I hate it. You're so
I'm
fired.
confused.
I mean, we did say
Yeah, we did.
Moltisanti.
Like
did.
a backstory. He's not a
We
real
did.
person.
We're reading up on him. That's so boring.
Somebody's
what
like,
the
I
fuck?
got him. They're reading it. I made this up.
Well, dude,
Whatever.
that
all
page, that page has never been
All right,
visited.
can you find
What do you want to know?
the movie that's
Narrated
it's like
by,
it's
by
before.
him.
It's about Christopher Moltisanti's life
All right,
before he was in
listen.
Sopranos.
Movie about him?
We're good. Let's
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Let's move on.
He's a real guy. I thought he said it's a fake character.
That was plenty funny.
He is a fake character.
They
dude.
built a movie about him from before The Sopranos.
No, that's
Sopranos
not even
About
true.
his
Type
character.
in Sopranos prequel movie. How about that?
Okay.
Anyway,
Jake, well, I'll give him that. It probably should have been said like that.
I said Christopher Moltisanti backstory movie. I guarantee if you typed that in, you would have got it.
The Many Saints of Newark.
That's it. Many Saints of Newark.
All right,
That was such a better way to have me look this up, by the way.
You clicked on the first thing, Wikipedia, and then you just got stuck.
The dude that plays Christopher Moltisanti has a podcast with the guy that played Bobby
Big Pussy.
Bacala. No,
Oh, Big Bobby Bacala. Yeah.
I listened to like 4 episodes.
Tough listen.
They suck.
Tough listen.
I tried to listen to
All
it.
they talk about is the shit that they've done outside of The Sopranos. I'm like, talk about the episode.
They're actors. They're big on Christopher Moltisanti guy is he's loves theater and stuff.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all he talks
he's like
about.
an indie guy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Oh,
He's got a new show out that's supposedly big, White Lotus or something.
Yeah. It's on Hulu or
It's on HBO, I think.
It is.
I was trying to whisper to Wes, like off the mic. I said,
I heard you go, Wes.
I went, and he goes, "What's up?"
I got Wes by way of Tim Kwiatkowski, an autographed, legit Albert Hainsworth.
And thank you very much, Brent.
When he played for the Titans.
Thank you.
When he was actually a good football player.
Back when he used to stomp on people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes you good at football.
It doesn't
Just
hurt.
wrecking shop.
It
How
doesn't
bad
hurt.
are the Raiders?
They're
Dude,
pretty
how,
bad.
how are they, 2-8?
I don't understand.
It's crazy.
They got a good team.
So
sort of.
apparently
Besides coaching,
Josh McDaniels' offense is that hard. That's what they keep saying. It's like
To deal
none of
with?
them get it.
If it's that hard, then don't
hard-headed.
do it.
No, it's just that it's like reading Shakespeare.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I've been in part of teams like that where the offense is just too complicated.
It's just he's too smart for his own good.
You don't have fun when you're playing, and if you don't have fun, if you don't know what you're doing, out there, it's just frustrating.
And by the way,
I'm telling you, I did that.
I'm in the
terrible.
school of thought that Brady made all of those guys. Brady made Belichick. Brady made. And look at all. Hold on. Look at all the Patriots assistant coaches that went everywhere else. They all suck.
I think they don't all suck. The tree of Belichick isn't. I mean, these guys are. They're not Belichick.
As head coaches, they're trash. Treesh.
Belichick needed Brady for sure, no doubt.
I think.
And Brady though also I think needed someone like Belichick
needed that dink
to
and
let
dunk
him.
offense.
Yeah. But Jeff Saturday took over as coach of the Colts, and the week before he was sitting on his couch or whatever and tweeted the Raiders look bad or something like that.
Beat them.
The next week he gets hired, and then his first game is against the Raiders, and he actually beat them.
That's
That's how good that felt.
You know what that proves to me? That NFL coaches or NFL head coaches are there to call timeouts and throw red flags
And motivate.
Hot take, everybody.
If you don't have a good offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, you're trash.
Dude,
Yeah,
Bill Cowher completely ripped Jeff Saturday, by the way.
Why?
Good for him.
Because
He won.
No, but because he was offered a assistant coaching position at the beginning of the season, and he turned it down because he didn't want to deal with the travel and stuff like that. So he was a consultant and was just sitting at home, not part of the locker room, not part of the team, just kind of just giving advice here and there. So they were really upset that he essentially only took the head coaching job because it was the head coaching job, but didn't want to put the work in to get the job.
Well, it worked out.
What's he got to do what Bill Cowher says?
Right.
He's the head coach now. It worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Bill Cowher also is a pundit on Sunday, and he was a great coach in the '90s, but I'd like to see him try it today. When you can't just hand the ball.
Words there, boy.
Get out of here
When you can't just hand the ball to Jerome Bettis and win games every Sunday.
Who still watches pregame shows?
Nobody.
Right?
No. You know what
Unless
I
it's
turn
about,
on?
unless it's about my
I don't
team.
turn on to 103.
Yeah.
If it's
Exactly.
about, if it's about the team that I care about, I'll watch just to
Bro, but
get myself hyped for
Red
it.
Zone, and that's it. That's all I
yeah,
watch
well, I
because
watch-
at least I'm
yeah.
getting the most out of
Thank God I have Sunday ticket this year because my team's actually good. And it's
Team's
great.
great.
It's so
Dolphins
much
look
fun
good.
to watch them every Sunday.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe how
Commanders and
Tua,
Eagles.
I was not expecting it at all.
Me neither,
That
bro.
was a great
He
game.
is so good.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
Tua's great.
Tua's great.
It sucks that I literally hate seeing these guys get hurt. I do. That sounds so
He's all right.
soft, but no, I want to see them at their max potential.
Just think
That's why I'm getting to my point. They should be able to take steroids and all the drugs.
Well.
I think, you should be able to peak physical form with drugs. Send it.
We did
I wanna
that.
see the
They did
best.
that. That was the 90s.
I know.
So I was watching there's a documentary on Netflix called Killer Sally.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
So, and essentially they said when they first started the bodybuilding competitions, everybody was using steroids and they got rid of it.
Steroids.
Steroids.
They
Steroids.
got rid of it.
Thanks,
and people,
Felix.
my mom will corroborate.
people complained. It was I want to see these freak athletes who are just huge monsters. So they got rid of it. They said, all right, go back to using steroids. So,
Yeah, because to
I like
compete
Agreed.
for the guy in D3 college, where I went to compete, you had to take steroids.
Yeah.
did you take
half
steroids?
I did not, but most of my team was on steroids.
Really?
Not most of my team. I will say there was absolutely people that were on steroids.
Did you do any performance enhancing drug?
No, I've never taken anything. I don't even know what that would even be.
Testosterone or something?
Hey,
no,
I want
Chinese cookie in the bed.
I want to do TRT for real.
What's that?
Testosterone replacement therapy.
Testosterone.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say testosterone?
That's a fun word.
Has one drink with dinner.
Yeah. Sounds like
testosterone.
Oh, you know what?
like
We need to do a
Terry
cheers.
Crews would play.
Yeah, we didn't even mention.
Cheers,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah,
well, you do your thing.
We were waiting.
We haven't even really started the show yet.
No, we have.
Oh, my bad.
Can we do a cheers for Bob Black, who texted me and said, "Why aren't you guys live anymore?" He texted me.
I know. We said we were going to go live like once a month, but
I see Bob all over the place. Me and Jessica are always together, and he always looks at her and always looks at me and goes, "I forgot y'all were together." He's done it 4 times.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Dude, some people have these things they fall back on. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good.
I said go ahead as I went.
Go ahead. I was gonna.
But some people have these like little things, phrases and shit that they fall back on when they get into a
It just gets
conversation.
stuck in your
Go
head.
ahead. You're good now.
I was going to say,
Super important point.
Bob. Thank you, Bob. But
Love Bob.
listen, our show quality is better when we do it like this.
It really.
The actual show.
Really is.
It's fun and everything like that when we do it live, which I do agree we should do it once in a while. But
he was just like, I miss interacting with you guys, which I get.
Yeah.
I get.
But that's the part that, like, you
It
know.
should be the last week of like every month or something like that.
Yeah.
Or every 4 episodes. Or whatever.
Maybe next
probably
week we'll do
at
a
the gym right now
Thanksgiving
working abs
special
anyway.
live.
Yeah.
I did send him. He said, "Can you send me the YouTube
Maybe.
link?" So I sent it to him, and I said, "Start with the flat Earth one. Go in to watch."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm pretty sure that was debunked my 10th grade year."
That was the year that they debunked it.
Yeah, so welcome to Zero Idea, 100th episode. We believe in a nice, fat, round Earth.
Charlie's been texting me a lot. I mean, he's
with 2 C's.
Yeah, Charlie listened and he loves our work now. He's a big fan.
Yeah.
I like
He wants to
Charlie.
come back on. Yeah, he likes you guys too.
Dude,
He told me to tell you actually.
Like I said, the flat Earth thing is fine. He believes in everything. I'm not going to fight him over it.
No.
And nor do I think he's or I don't like the person because of what they believe
I don't
in.
think he's any less like smart either.
No, and well, in that area maybe.
Well,
But
Well,
hey,
but no,
he's a business owner, and I've seen where he lives, so he's doing something
he's
right.
doing fine. So when I've been online in this group for a while now, I think.
is
Dude,
this your flat Earth group?
yeah, I don't respond to much, but I'm watching this.
Miller's doing a recon.
Oh yeah.
Well, we all have things that are like that. Well, maybe we all don't. I know I do.
Yeah.
I certainly do. You know, things that I believe. Doesn't mean I try to convince you guys.
Well,
but,
yeah, no, there's no
And
point.
that's not what
but-
we were
Yeah.
having him on for. It was just to hear it out. Like you don't have to try to commit. Well, he was.
Well,
trying.
I think that I think it's kind of like aliens, right? That there's a certain group of people who firmly believe they're aliens, and then people are like, "Oh, that's not real at all."
Sure.
So
Well, that's usually Christians though.
Well,
Yeah. Like
It's
me.
usually Christians are like.
Or
I mean, it is what it is.
or Republicans.
Yeah. Well, same thing.
Not Brett.
Goddamn Mexicans.
Not too many Christian Dems anymore.
I don't want to talk about
No.
Republicans around Brent right now.
Why?
Oh, real quick.
Oh, don't shit on me again.
Real quick.
and again,
Hold
again,
on.
and again.
Hold
Yeah, I
on.
want to hear your interaction on the
Okay,
chat.
so
the
as
chat
I've been
room.
watching, it'll be real quick. As
Yahoo.
I've been watching, what I've noticed is it's actually a lot of trolling by the global community that thinks it's a globe.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trolling by them that gets attacked by other globalists.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys are fucking just as dumb as they are.
It might all be fake. Like, you know
I
how
don't know
Joe
what's-
Rogan always says this stat, like the top 10 Christian Facebook websites or whatever were all figured out that they were all like fake.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why
Oh,
people
shit.
gotta start
All
just
fake.
stop trusting everything. Stop trusting every little thing you see on there. I know it's like,
But like
it's
your
been-
grandma is like on there chatting,
Sharing
saying, "Oh, we
shit.
love this,
Yeah,
blah blah,"
yeah.
and it's really some Russian like bot farm made up a meme about Jesus or something.
We cannot get into the whole. We can, but the hackers, all the bullshit that's like the different stages of the web that goes deeper and deeper to where if you're the lowest, you can see everything, right? And anybody that's above you can't see down. So it's like, bro, you are exposed. We're the top. We're in 2%. Everything you know is the internet is 2% of it.
That's what I was telling you when we
It's
talked about the
nothing.
dark
The
web
black-
that
yeah,
one
dark-
time
that's the
because I
black
went
web.
down that hole trying to figure out how to get on the dark web.
You're in the kiddie pool of the
yeah.
ocean of hackers and people. There's a war going on literally every single day.
Second, yeah.
Every second. They
There's
call it
like-
literally virus soup, the very bottom level. It's just a
Virus
bunch of
soup.
shit fighting itself all the time from different people.
Most of that stuff,
Unleashed.
most of it, like the heart of the worst things on earth, were all run out of Kiev, Ukraine.
Yep.
Like all of it.
Really?
No, that's why it's not freaking weird that there's some shit going right there.
Yeah, it's not.
And why we're sending so much money there. We're protecting
It's like,
something, bro.
There's
It's
like
not
some
just them.
biolabs.
Yes.
And they also have all the secrets on all the kiddie porn and all that stuff.
Yep.
They do, all of that is run through
Why do you think we're
Kiev,
sending
Ukraine.
so much money there? Like, no.
Yeah,
Because
something's
Russia's
weird.
like, bro, it's coming out. Like, we're getting it.
All I know is that.
That's what I think, anyways.
What do you think it was accidental friendly fire to Poland the other day?
Ukraine. By Ukraine?
You think?
I don't know, but all I know is it didn't hit us, so we should stay out of it.
You know what else? All I know is
What else do you
two
know?
people ain't worth World War III, and millions are dying.
No.
So,
That's just me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
But I'm not gonna lie. I looked up, like, I was like, I hope that's not. I hope it wasn't one of the missiles that I work with. Please don't be this. It was
well,
not.
you're not gonna be able to sleep.
Yeah, don't worry, they're killing other people.
No,
Yeah,
but
they killed other people.
Please
but
don't
I
be
don't-
that
I
missile
don't-
I designed last week.
no, I didn't design it. Christ Almighty! But no, I just don't want like the.
You kept track of how
He's so stupid. All I could think was, I hope it's not one of my missiles.
I said the missiles that I work with.
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, one of the ones that I put on the ship personally.
Didn't say that either.
It is kind of funny.
This guy's like a 1990s Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. He's like unboxing the crate and his missiles are inside there.
Like True Lies.
Bolts are tight.
It's like True Lies. Reminds me of that.
So, anyways, yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Okay,
Like,
so Poland can do what they want. They're
Yeah.
Poland. We're US.
So, you know what this reminds me of?
NATO don't mean
Freaking the Cain Velasquez incident.
We suck at talking so bad.
It's okay. The Cain Velasquez
he should be
incident.
free, by the way.
No, he shouldn't.
He's not free?
Is
No,
he?
he
shouldn't be.
He's still in jail, bro.
He didn't shoot the. Well,
I need a refresher.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
okay, so a buddy. It wasn't family, right? It was a buddy
Okay.
molested Cain Velasquez's nephew or son. I can't remember which.
I think it was his son.
It was his son.
Okay, kill him.
So he goes after him to shoot him, right?
Mhm.
Shoots him.
No,
No, you're
he
right.
shoots his uncle, an innocent guy, and kills him. Sorry, bro. It sucks, but jail time.
He was in the car with him.
It's jail time, dog. You can't just do
He
that.
mi- he
That's
missed-
why we don't let people do that.
He's actually out on bail right now.
Oh,
He's
he
out
is?
on bail on
Oh.
$1 million.
He missed the
You know where that came from?
Dana White.
UFC.
All of them. Yeah.
And all of his celebrity friends. He missed the perp, actually shot the person the perp was in the car with.
Yes. Sorry, bro. That's jail time.
But it's definitely what do you
definitely
call it?
manslaughter.
You don't get to just take out street
reckless
justice.
endangerment
Yep. Yeah.
or something like that.
We all want the guy.
It's reckless.
The guy that molested his kid should not have been out. That's what
But-
everyone's mad about. But it's like, you don't get to just do that. That's
If
why we
he-
have laws.
If he would have taken a deep breath and thought about it,
Beat his ass.
well, beat him up, get him arrested, and then he would have died within a week,
Who
bro.
else would you might have hit? Imagine if your family was in the area.
He should just put a hit on him in prison and like got him
That's
killed.
what-
Dude,
Dude.
no. This guy's a badass. He could literally just break his arms,
Christ, Cain
That
fucking
too, yeah.
Velasquez.
break his legs. He could do whatever
They
he
call
wanted.
that vigilante justice.
Yeah,
Right,
and
fucking
we don't-
Batman.
Death Wish.
Yeah,
5.
we never understood
Remember
when
that
you were
movie?
younger, like why they were always after Batman. All the cops didn't like him and stuff because he was a
He
vigilante.
just kept breaking the goddamn law.
Yeah. And you're like, why are the cops after? He's like helping
But
him out.
like he wasn't hurting any good people, so it's like
Yeah,
all
kill
right.
my favorite superhero.
And
don't
he never
care.
killed anybody either. And he was human.
No guns.
All human.
No
I know, he was
guns.
the best. Batman is the best.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
But that was a point I was making because of the Ukraine thing where it was like that you were trying to do the right thing, bro, but you hit some bystanders here and
Oops.
I mean there's an issue there.
Yeah.
There is an issue, but it's not a World War III issue and it's not with Russia.
Dude, in war, things happen.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Pat Tillman.
Can we stop sending money though? Can that be the penalty, please?
I don't know why we
That's
said
not stopping,
$1.
bro.
I don't know
It's
why
not-
we sent
it's
1
not-
cent.
It's not
What
going
are
to
they
stop.
doing? What are they
Ukraine-
buying?
like, think about
It's
this.
still war. What's going on? We talked about this last week. Like,
no, they just Russia just like it's
I
always
saw a
like,
missile
it's like,
landed in
no, it's
Poland.
like it's like back and forth. Like Ukraine does really good, pushes them out of this city. Russia's back.
It's
like,
fake though. Like Russia could take them over at any time.
That's what
The fact that Ukraine is still in it is just
it's pretty
ridiculous.
mind-boggling.
They're
Well-
just in it because
well, dude,
Russia's letting them.
Well,
Russia,
and we helped.
That and NATO is pumping money in
Yeah.
there, bro.
but money doesn't win. I mean,
And all-
money doesn't
and
get it done.
It's helping.
all of our and the West's allies are dude, the amount of ordnance that is getting sent over there is ridiculous.
Why do you think we care so much about Ukraine?
I don't know.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know. I'm not. that's way above my pay grade, bro.
Because there's secrets there.
They're basically Russia. They've always been part of
They're
Russia.
baby Russia.
Ukraine's been around a long time, but like the history
Literally.
of that whole region is like it's so
all the same.
complicated. It's like the Middle East. Like If you're not
Jake,
from
you
there,
weren't-
you just don't get it.
You weren't here
Stay
one
out of
time,
it.
and I was an idiot and tried to talk about the history of it with just me and Brent.
Yeah.
He was yawning, of course. But like, I was like, "Yo, listen to this. This is
Yeah.
crazy." Like all the kids,
Sounds
the one
like-
that went away, and
Yeah.
like got
Oh, yeah, I remember
by the
that.
Vikings and shit.
No, yeah, you told me that.
And he came back and won
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Vikings.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was sick.
I was
And
here. I was here.
I was like, "This ain't working."
I was
You
here.
want to
It
talk
was
about
good.
dicks? Yeah.
Yeah. So back to porn. It's funny. as shit.
So I don't change it when this happens. Yo, how do you keep your relationship sexy?
Oh, great segue.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's start with Jake.
Dude, you see? That's his little thing, man.
Yeah, segue.
You know, it's like every time. It's like, just go with it, man. Just let it roll. It's fine.
Start with-
It's
start with
fine.
the West.
Sorry.
Segue guy.
Dude, and this is the most cliche answer, right?
Yeah,
Communication.
right.
Tell your significant other what works and what doesn't.
Talking about it
Don't lie.
in depth, Jake. I know you don't talk deep about that.
Oh,
I know you're like, hey, listen, babe, I like it when you do this with your hand and this.
Okay.
dude.
I forgot we were talking about
That's
sexy time. I thought we were talking about like
And
in
keep it
general.
sexy. Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
that's-
Okay, well,
That's
that's
part
the
of
end
it.
result.
So
But
communication. Who's that skateboarding guy that was on MTV that has ridiculousness? What's his
Rob
name?
Rob Deerdeck.
I listened to a podcast with him,
Nice.
and he's extremely intelligent.
Well,
He
he's
is.
no
Obviously.
dumb.
better be.
And he went through this whole thing, and he talked about, his days are scheduled. Of course, he's like, he's got it all figured out.
Well, yeah,
Should be.
he's fucking got all these
Well,
companies.
yeah, but
Squeeze
that,
that
didn't,
life,
that
bro.
didn't happen.
Everything's worth it.
That happened after, like he figured it
yeah.
out. But he sends his wife a text every morning with like his plan of the day,
Mhm.
and just that changed his whole relationship.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Why is that?
it's just like, this is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going to be. This is
And
who
you
I'm
see
going
that
to be
he's a
with.
man of his word, kind of goes out and gets
Uh,
it.
just
women
being
like to know
open.
what you're doing.
Yeah,
They like to
yes,
know what
they
you're
do.
doing.
Yes, they do.
Oh, so
And
I
I like to be private.
I
So
thought
like,
it was more so like he's setting her a set of goals and he goes out and gets it.
no, it's more like it's just communication about his day.
Well,
What he's-
they are in a very different world, also, right? Like
Yeah.
it's a much different world.
a little bit, but I mean,
Does she even
the
work
commu-
though? Like,
I don't
She
know.
watches kids all day.
Well, I'll say like even with me and Lauren, right? If I come home from work,
That's
she'll
not a
say,
bad thing.
She'll say,
That's not
"How was
bad.
your day?" And I'll just be like, "Oh, it was good," and that's good enough for me. But
Yeah.
she wants to know details. Like, no,
Yeah.
what did you actually do? And like, but if I ask her, "How was your day?" and she says, "Good," and I'm like, "All right, that's good." Like.
I'll be honest, Wes, I don't remember why I brought that up, and you're right with the Segway thing. But there was a reason. I heard something, and I was like, oh, yeah, this, and I don't remember why.
Here he goes doing that thing.
I
Talking
know,
about the
it's
segue.
the Segway bullshit. That threw me off,
Well,
right?
I was just piggybacking on Brent's communication thing.
Communication's big.
dude,
Yeah.
I think touch, not PDA necessarily, but like,
no, dude, PDA's whack.
I'm not a PDA guy.
Me neither.
But like, you got to remember, like, it's different. Like when you're in the house or whenever you're, I don't know. I'm a PDA guy with like that, like as in like
As a man,
hugs
though,
and,
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Please,
yeah, please,
please be honest.
It was so much better when he wasn't here. Mid sentence.
Nah, it's pretty good right now.
Look,
It's pretty good.
I gave you a compliment early on,
It's neat,
so
yeah.
let's go. Come on.
So as a man, we most of the time, right? We are the ones who are like supposed to start sexy time, right? Man, horny, you know.
Yeah,
I like it when that turn
Of course.
that clock.
it's got to go back and forth.
Yeah, but
Like it's obvious that I'm gonna.
yeah,
Actually,
but
I'll be honest,
maybe I'm feeble-minded, but I like to be known.
Oh,
that,
Mike's gonna be honest.
I like
I'm gonna be honest now too.
I like to know that I'm wanted too.
But
That's all I'm
this
saying.
is the difference, right? This is the difference between men and women.
Yeah.
So something happened with us the other night to where I was so stuffed after that beautiful, wonderful steak and crab cake. It's the perfect
Oh,
pairing. It's the best pairing you will ever have in your life. I'm new to it. I'm sorry if you already know.
I'm a surf and turf kind of guy.
Well, I always thought it was lobster and steak.
Lobster,
This was
overrated.
Everyone knows
thank
it.
you.
Overrated, bro.
Dude, this was a
Can't beat a crab.
No,
great
fuck
crab cake with a great steak. It was wonderful.
Where'd
And so-
you go?
Glatius. And,
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Like you try to say it like a real Italian. Gracias.
I
No,
know,
no,
it came out
no,
so
it's
weird.
Greek
Thank you,
anyway.
Wes.
I don't think
Thank
you did. I don't
It
think
did.
you did.
It
You're
came out
supposed to
all
say
the
it
way.
like
It did
that.
come out weird.
That's how it is.
Glatius. I was
It's
trying not
not
to fuck it up. That's all.
Glatius.
So anyway,
What's he supposed to go? Goliath, yeah.
Galatians.
Glatios. It's up on a little platter. So, anyways, later on that night, I was so freaking stuffed. But,
rapists.
somebody initiated some stuff, and like,
Someone.
I was like this. It was Felix. Like, hey, you two. I'm trying to play down here.
Get
you
at
guys
it.
gonna go have some fun. Anyways,
me and Brent are playing with magnets.
yeah, I made it happen. And I was so stuffed, and I was so like not in like in the mood, but it ended up being great. It was awesome.
Dude.
It was a lot of fun. I
You
enjoyed
guys-
it. 5 out of 5 stars.
When you are overstuffed though,
Oh, it was bad, bro.
The
but
last thing you think about is doing it.
I was like, this ain't gonna look good for you.
Have you
This
guys
ain't
read
gonna look good.
the seven love languages?
Oh
What was
yeah.
it, like touch,
Okay, hold on. No, let me
speech?
let's get them. Let's get them.
All right.
I think communication.
No.
No, I think it's definitely one, and definitely acts of service is
Alright.
definitely one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Touch. Physical touch.
Physical. I think that's. Oh no, physical touch.
Affirmation.
Yep.
Yeah. God, we-
Receiving gifts or whatever. It was.
Yeah. Receiving
That's 5. Yeah. so read them off to us, Wes.
All right.
It's a true thing.
It's
It's a real thing. Don't ever do toe show.
I don't
in
know
front
how
of
it
me
could
ever
not
again.
be true
That
though.
was
It's
weird.
literally just naming
All
off
right,
everything there is to
Of
humans.
course, it could be true, could not be true,
It's
whatever.
physical touch,
Yeah.
Okay, so
words of
that-
affirmation,
Yep.
Yep.
quality time,
Quality time.
I love all
Set.
3 of those things.
acts of service.
Acts of service. We all know what
Hold on,
that
time out.
is.
Can we define like quality time?
Yeah, let's get
Oh,
through it
yeah,
first.
let's
Let's get
get
through it
through it.
first.
Okay, let's first. All right.
Actually, we should do
Acts of service,
Okay.
gifts,
Meh.
notes,
Yeah.
food.
Food.
So, do you know your significant other's love language?
Yeah.
Oh wait, one of these is their language.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
it could be
Absolutely.
more than
You don't know
it could be
about
more
this?
than one. It could be more than one.
Well, it can't be
1000%.
more than one. So you're supposed to. So
It could be like 2.
you've never
Mine's
heard of this,
3.
Jake?
I got 3 of them, Tom.
No.
Okay.
No, I've obviously heard of love languages. I
Do you
didn't
want
know
me-
like
do
I
want me
didn't know
to give
you
like
have
you want me to
one.
bring a synopsis. Give you a synopsis of it.
Yes, give me a synopsis.
I think we go. Hold on. Let's dissect them. Let's go through them
Yeah,
one more
let's go
time.
through them one more time.
And like start with the first one.
Yeah.
Physical touch, easy, right?
Well, yeah.
That's it. That's more of a guy thing.
Is that like caress on the lower back,
Actually, I'm sorry.
or
That's
is
more
it
of a
like
girl
more?
thing.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
girls.
Girls like
Girls
touch.
want
Guys
that.
are more.
Dude,
more
I like.
visual.
I mean, everybody likes to be
Hey,
touched.
that's
Yeah.
one of
Physical
mine,
touch,
bro.
kiss, hugs.
Hit the
you
bell
know.
or a ding or something. That's one of Brent's there.
yeah.
Hit you with a yow.
Why can't you have them all again?
Okay. Words of affirmation.
Like
Yes.
you are the
Yeah,
greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody needs that.
I need
but
You
that's
look
not,
great today.
I need my ego stroked for sure.
That's not number 1 in my life though.
No,
But,
no.
but it is
Quality,
nice.
quality time.
Explain.
Quality time is just spending time with your
Like,
significant other.
Me and Amanda watch movies
Yeah,
on Friday
watch movies
nights,
together.
Saturday nights.
Just eating dinner together,
Just
hanging out
us.
together.
Yeah,
So,
we'll be drinking.
Giving the kids a Benadryl, put them to bed early.
acts of service.
That's
Nah.
going down and not expecting nothing
No.
in return. And I like
Oh,
it. I do that
shit.
shit. I
That's
do
not-
that. I
Brent,
don't care.
That's not what it is.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh,
are you
I don't do that
serious?
shit.
It's
What's-
way,
what's
it's way
acts-
more
what's
like
acts of
Acts of
service,
service
like
is
random
like
flowers.
No, acts of service.
doing stuff for
Yes.
them.
Yes,
cleaning
that's
the
all.
house,
Yes.
doing
Yeah.
yard
It's
work.
making their life easier.
Folding
I'm gonna make
laundry.
dinner for you
Like,
tonight,
that's
so
acts
you
of
don't
service.
have to.
That's
No.
just hold on. That's just called normal life.
No, not really.
No, not for everybody, dude. You literally. So I watched something recently where the guy was like, "Yeah, she gives me a massage and I do the dishes for her." I'm like, "Bro, that ain't the same at all.
No way,
That's
dude.
not the same at all. Massage is way better."
That ain't
Yeah.
gonna last forever. That'll be all right.
But
Don't break up.
I want to make sure that Amanda knows that was a joke earlier with the extra service. Okay, moving on. Disclaimer.
Gifts. That's pretty easy, right?
Yeah, gifts are
Alright.
whack.
Like GIFs?
Nah, dude. Little gifts are nice.
You-
It's not our thing though.
You know
what I'm
what?
saying?
It's just this time of year pisses me off.
Buying
right?
love.
Because you can't turn on the television without a K Jewelers commercial or shit. Jewelry sucks. Jewelry's overrated.
You thinking about your girl's gift right now for
No,
Christmas?
no.
He's
we-
putting it out there right now.
Bro, you're not thinking about it right now? You
No, we-
should be.
Nope. We already decided we're
Going
not,
away?
we're not doing it. No. We're like we've
It's
got
a trick, Brent.
Bro,
It's a trick.
No.
She's going to get something
She
for
wants
you.
something,
And she's
bro.
going to be
No,
upset
dude.
when you don't
Yeah,
have
so
it.
what we
You better
have-
have something in case.
and not a missile.
we had no.
I was going to
here's
send
the
it to
thing.
Ukraine, but
We have a couple little day trips
For
planned.
you.
We have a couple little day trips planned in.
That's actually funny. It's
in
not a missile.
December. That's gonna be it. Like,
Yeah.
if we're out and about and like she sees something like an antique store, sure. But
When you guys going out of town and doing this stuff?
December 16th, we're
God
going to
damn,
Fredericksburg, bro.
Brent just took the longest way around.
not-
So,
It's just fucking-
so we got to know that
Get her
Brent
a
can't
gift,
do
though.
anything that whole week because he's gonna be
That's fine.
exhausted and preparing for his December
Oh my
16th.
god! I hate this guy.
Nah, it's good. Just fight back. It's
hold
good.
on. Let me
funny.
let me
Look
give
at
you
his
a little bit of
face.
advice.
I'm just so irritated.
Buy a
with you.
He
present.
does this thing where he goes,
Amanda does that too with her chin. She goes, like when she's pissed,
Brent,
it's out of control. But
buy a present and wrap it and hide it. That way you have it in case she gets you something. He's like, I know we said we weren't going to get anything, but
I
I,
mean,
got
now
you this
that's
little
public.
thing.
Yeah.
I got you this little gift, and then you go,
all right, do you guys want to?
oh, I got you something too. And if not, you take it back.
no
Big
matter
deal.
what, you get a gift. Go ahead. What you saying was?
You want the rest of these
Yeah,
love
let's
languages?
move on.
Jewelry
Let's move on.
sucks. That's all I'm saying.
Jewelry does suck.
Notes.
Joey's pretty.
Notes. I always leave Amanda.
I did
something
the
on
note thing back in the day too. You
And
know what?
Dude, it could be the dumbest note. I have like
Notes are great, dude.
Amanda hung.
Notes carry weight.
Handwritten.
I haven't done it in a while.
Handwritten.
Amanda has one hung
Do
up
a note tomorrow.
on the side of the fridge. It was like it's something really like so damn cheesy, but it stayed there. Obviously, she liked it.
You wrote it.
And it's on a paper
Dude,
towel.
Yeah,
they like that.
It's
They
on
like
a paper
that.
towel.
That's even sexier.
I gotta go back in time just 1 second.
Yeah.
The right piece of jewelry on the right part of a woman can make them look spectacular.
He's right.
Like
He is right. A necklace.
Like in
nipple ring.
Titanic.
Shorter necklace.
Like a nipple tassel, Brent.
No, you're right. The right
butt
kind of
plug.
necklace can accentuate the
With the
neckline.
Yes, accentuate the collarbones and the neckline,
He's
or
right. He's
or
right.
a beautiful
One of them.
bracelet
a
that
labia
you know, like
ring.
Hold on. Brett just said he had a butt plug.
That wasn't for me.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
that is not jewelry.
Not interested.
It had a fake diamond on the end of it.
You are shiny.
Yeah, it's like a ring pop, but it was an anal pop.
Yeah.
An anal pop.
All right, last one.
Oh man.
Speaking of ring pops, the last one's food.
Yeah,
Okay.
meh.
That was funny,
What,
Wes.
like you're preparing their
I like that,
favorite
Wes.
food, or you take them out to
Hey,
restaurants
good
or something?
segue, Wes.
Food as a
Speaking of,
food as a love language. Nah, I'm good.
all right. So what are we supposed to guess?
So,
Like,
No,
what do you
hold on.
think your spouse's love language is?
Hold on.
Like
Real quick. The food thing is nice, though.
Food
You
thing
got to
is
eat.
nice.
You got to eat.
Oh,
You get a
dude.
delicious meal.
If you and
then
Amanda-
have to have,
If you and
You
Amanda
still
were
have-
alone tonight and you
it's
had
full?
that dinner,
Yeah.
you're fucking. You're fucking.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like the nice lighting and the dinner just helps.
Oh,
and
dude.
it's
Big old
nice.
steak.
It ain't my love language, but it's
It's not
close.
mine
It's
either.
up there, I think.
And
I'm not
you-
like eating while some people eat
Oh,
when
dude.
they do that. Come on.
Eat food in the bed
That's
is
disgusting.
trash,
That's the
bro.
trashiest shit ever in my
It's so
life.
gross.
dude, no.
Right? That's disgusting.
I have never eaten anything in any bed.
I don't want whipped cream in there. I don't want
I've
chocolate
eaten
sauce
something
in
in
there.
bed.
I've only eaten vertical taco in bed.
That's twice for you today, and that's one for you. Nice.
I didn't even mean that, but it was funny. So, okay, so it's not food. I would say Amanda's is.
And it can be more than one, by the way. It can be more than one.
I have 3.
All right, so quickly go through them again, and
Okay.
and I'll say there, right
Are you
there.
ready?
We're picking our,
We're picking our
our
spouses.
significant
Oh,
others.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll go back through and ask what yours is.
Okay, go ahead.
So, physical touch.
All right.
Ding.
Words of affirmation. Okay. All right.
For you or for her?
For her.
All right. Words of affirmation.
Ding.
Yeah, ding.
Quality time.
Ding.
Ding.
Acts of service. That's Lauren. Lauren's.
I was like, I ain't doing nothing with nobody.
That's acts of service is Lauren.
I actually do. One of my favorite things to do, like, because
Take the trash out.
No. I work from home, right? So every time
Yep.
Jess stays over,
Yeah, you did. Little pussy.
while she
Scared of a disease.
Scary out there.
while she's in the shower, I make her an Americano every morning she stays at my house.
Oh,
I
that's
love
pretty
doing
nice.
that.
That's
I love
nice.
doing it.
Acts of service, bitch.
Yeah.
That's more food.
Yeah, that's not really like acts of
That's
service.
both.
You made a food.
That's
Acts
both.
of service is doing something that helps her out, like that she doesn't want to do herself.
Making coffee is one of those things, bro.
You're right. No, that is a nice thing. That is a nice thing.
All right, gifts,
Nah.
notes,
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah.
food.
Nah.
That was it, huh?
So look like dude,
I'm going back and adding touch.
can we all secretly, without them listening to this episode, can we all do that the next month, see if it gets better?
I do that, dude. I'm the fucking
we
best
go to
boyfriend
110.
ever. I do that shit all the time.
You're supposed to
know.
wake up every morning, and this is impossible.
Make
Here's
your
what you're
bed.
supposed to do.
Make
You're
your
supposed to
bed.
say, what can I do to make my
Ew, who wrote
significant
that?
other's life better?
Okay, you're
Today.
right. Okay.
Oh,
I thought you were
like
like
that.
asking
I
Or
like that.
to make
I thought
them
you were
happy
asking her
today.
question.
I like
If you
that.
do that, which I forget every day, but if you do that, like you're supposed to, then things are working out because you're literally looking out for them the whole time. Oh, and by the way, if they're doing that too, then all of a sudden you're in
Life
great harmony.
rules.
Yeah, you're
You're
both looking out for each
1,000%
other the
right.
whole time.
Sometimes you get caught in a little cyclone of like doing the things just so you don't see them mad and upset at you.
I haven't been there yet. We've only been together
Yeah.
like 10 months. So.
That's up. I mean, come on. Anybody else get a little scared?
Well-
You don't do some stuff.
I
what
for
else?
sure get scared.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
I'm like, I gotta get these dishes done. She's gonna be a little pissed off of that.
You know, I was.
Or
have
I'm
you
a
ever
vacuum. This will make her like happy that I did it.
have you ever been sitting in the living room or whatever, and like she's vacuuming, and you like lift your feet up, and you're like,
No,
okay, so-
never, not anymore.
Yeah, I've definitely done
I'm
that
pulling
before.
it. Watch
Not
the
in
TV
my
here.
current relationship, but yeah, in the past,
Maybe younger.
you feel a little weird.
Yeah, you're like, my bad.
That's literally a time where you're like, okay,
You
I'm
do
gonna
what you
get up
had
and
to
do
do.
something.
I know.
I'm gonna get up
You
and do
gotta
something.
You got
Right.
clean just because they're clean at the same time?
Hey, I'm sorry, the commanders are on. What do you want
Jacob's
me to
done
do?
that in a robe. And a glass.
By the way, just imagine if the Commanders hadn't blown a 10-point lead to the Vikings.
Listen, we can refer to them as the Skins, though. It's okay.
All right, well,
There'll always be Skins.
You know what Matt said?
What's that?
I'd be sick if the XFL team in DC came out as the Redskins. I'd be sick.
It'd be
they're the Defenders.
I thought they canceled the league or whatever.
They just had their draft yesterday.
And they're already called the Defenders?
They were already before.
I know, but I thought they had to restart.
They did, with all the same teams and same coaches, and they had their draft. A.J. McCarron got drafted. Remember A.J. McCarron down in Alabama? Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah. DC had the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
I will go to Audi Field and watch XFL games. The Rock bought the league from Vince McMahon.
Like what, $10 million, something like that?
That show Ballers came true.
I hope it does well, but what do you think they're going to do that's different than football? It did look cool when they had...
I'll tell you what's different. They're just going to play in the offseason.
Here's the thing. Before the pandemic,
it looks cool, right? It looked great.
Yeah. They have different rules. They got rid of the wrestling, like, hokey bullshit.
But the kickoff shit was further back, right? So they actually run back?
Yeah, and they
what else?
The NFL has responded.
Could you Google the
differences?
What differences in the rules?
The NFL has responded, and they're like... They let some of the ticky-tack stuff go a little bit better now.
Yeah.
Besides...
Like the celebrations.
But some of the penalties that I hate.
Dude.
They've gotten away from, but they did do a couple last week I saw.
Heineke suckered those guys into that penalty, and it worked perfectly.
They hit them.
No, they did.
If the rules, I think it's terrible.
I like Heineke.
How could you not like him?
I think he's good. I think
he's an underdog story forever and ever.
The fact that after that Eagles game, he bought himself and his entire offensive line those Eagles-colored Jordans.
That's sick.
And he don't have any money.
So in the XFL, you can have a 1-point, a 2-pointer, but there's also a 3-pointer.
What's the 3-point play?
So make it a 9-point touchdown. If you can go for it a 10-yard line.
Oh,
that's a 3-pointer.
That's kind of dope.
Yep. That's super dope. Yeah. Why don't
double,
you just keep raising it the further back you go?
100-point play.
5 points.
150-yard line. Throw Hail Marys.
This is actually a good rule. I like the double forward pass.
Yes.
If you throw a forward pass, but you're still behind the line of scrimmage, you can throw the ball again.
I like that.
It's so stupid. I hate that.
I like that.
If you're behind the line of scrimmage, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
That's almost impossible. That's like a yard of difference.
It happens a lot. Dude, if you take a 3-step drop, that's 3-4 yards.
You should be able to throw it again.
Get your butt back.
So
but that would cost fumbles. That would cost like more picks.
They kick from the 30-yard line versus the 35. So they move it back 5 yards.
So that means returns.
Yeah, returns. Yep. Yes.
What's the point of kicking it off if there's...
I can't stand when the NFL doing that shit.
Start wherever you want.
Start with the 25 every time then if you're going to do that shit.
Right.
Punts that are touched back are placed on the 35, not the 20.
Oh, that makes the punter position important.
It also makes the coaches more likely to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
So,
the other team. So if you get a big benefit for the other team.
If you don't cough and corner them and it's a touchback, I like that.
On the 35, you get
penalized.
So if you're on the 50,
everybody DC Defenders has tonight.
If you're on the 50, you just go for it.
I'll go to the damn.
And their overtime is like high school overtime. Like you line up like on the 5-yard line or 10-yard line, you go for it.
So college is the same way, right?
Yeah. Is college the same way?
College is first and 10 from the 25, I think, right?
Okay.
Yes. Sorry,
and you keep going back and forth. It's like it's like a shootout style.
But after 3, if you go, everyone does the same thing twice and they score the same amount, then you have to go for 2. They get rid of the extra point.
I thought it was after 1.
I think, maybe it is now. I don't know. I haven't seen any college games this year.
Wait. So if the one team scores, the other team still gets a try, right?
Yes.
In
there
college,
was a point where that wasn't the case.
In the pros, that still is the case.
Oh my God.
Sorta. It's not sudden death. They change it to where like the first team that gets the ball, if they score a touchdown, it's over.
Right.
If they kick a field goal, then the other team gets a chance.
They need to go to the college rules.
That's trash.
They do.
There's no reason that the offense should suffer because of the defense being like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a coin flip. It sucks.
That's trash.
I know.
I agree. It's trash.
Also, to make the game go quicker, they use a running clock outside of the 2 minutes. So the clock just keeps going.
That less
Even
injuries.
if you go out of bounds?
Even if you go out of bounds, it's a running
Less
clock.
injuries.
I fuck with that.
It goes quicker. I mean,
they do that in the pros now too, don't they?
No,
they do.
College does that.
If you're moving
unless
backwards,
you get a first down.
If you're moving backwards, the clock keeps going. But if you're moving forward,
I know. But there was a couple things that if before you get to like 5 minutes or something, the clock just runs pretty much.
Hey,
I might be wrong.
I think the quicker it goes, the better, because it doesn't need to be this damn long. And honestly, they're trying to make as much money as they can and as much time as they're allotted, right? Really? Because like it doesn't need to be that long, and that's just prone to more
It's
injuries.
TV, dude. Commercials.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it doesn't need to be that long.
Hey, Wes,
Imagine
can you
going
look
that
up
hard,
the DC
like
Defender
a
schedule?
lineman going that hard for hours, literally. It's like, what are we doing?
I will also say
ridiculous.
this. Ever since Elon Musk
Needs
took
to be an
over
hour.
fucking Twitter, I've been getting more friend requests or follows from bots than ever on Twitter.
Well, he's getting like totally
And it's been more.
trolled.
It's been more buggy too. They're like fucking with it.
Oh, dude, yeah, they hate him.
It's been more buggy.
Everyone that works there hates the guy for no
Yeah,
reason. They don't know why.
I went on there. I was like, hold up, this isn't working at all. Like, I was trying to click a video, it was being stupid, and then it just didn't make sense. And you could tell that like everyone was saying that what he's doing is gonna mess it up, and then it's like literally, it's like
It's messed up already.
I don't think
It's
that's
like
that
wait a second,
crazy,
he
guys.
didn't
Come on.
yet.
The schedule's not out yet, Brent.
Okay, my bad.
They know who they're playing, and there's 6 games, but they haven't put actual dates there times.
Okay, that'll work.
But they have 3 home games, so let's go to one.
Oh, we're going, baby.
The first one's actually at home.
Do y'all want hats or T-shirts? I'm on the XFLshop.com right now.
Let's get some t-shirts.
All right, cool.
Speaking of, I got this
Dude, but
nice
they're so
shirt.
wet.
I don't know if you can see it
Hold
from
on.
there.
Do y'all want gray or red? Gray.
Gray.
Oh yeah,
Red.
great.
You want your big ass don't want a Hey Kool-Aid red shirt.
It says, "Don't nuke me, bro."
Oh yeah.
It's so good. I mean, I like
That's
it.
for all my Call of Duty fans. Me and Brent started playing a little bit together.
I am trash.
It's okay.
Pretty trash.
We're all trash in the beginning, and honestly,
So much fun,
Honestly, that game is very hard.
I
dude.
have more fun running around and laughing with Miller. Miller's like, on your left. I'm like, what? Dead.
It's a blast, and if anybody wants to play, hit us up.
I want to play. How much does the game
Brent,
cost?
do you know why?
70
Do
bucks.
you know why Mike always wants to join you and you not join him?
Skill-based matchmaking.
Exactly.
I told him that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Dude,
Mike,
I'm on
what
there.
happens, Mike,
I'm
has
on
to
there to
join-
drink beer and laugh.
If he comes in
I
my
don't care.
if he comes in my lobby, he's getting shredded even more. Like
Yeah.
like
So you join his?
It's skill-based matchmaking. So
But Mike gets like 107 kills
No,
and like
no,
no,
no.
Dude,
deaths.
you do get like you're,
Yes.
dude, you're like 40 and 50 every time, and I get like 8.
8 and 13.
Yeah, I'm like running around.
you
just
figure the game out
running
though
into bu-
eventually.
He's right.
You got the
I have
radars.
gotten a little
He
better.
got up to 8. He got up to 10.
Yeah.
And it's fine. But it's a fun game, man. People need that shit. And honestly, it's never more fun than when you have a bunch of friends on there and you're hanging out. It's just like what we're doing
It's
right
winter
now.
time, so maybe I'll get it.
It's
It's
so
time.
fun, dude. But you're right with the
But do
downloading
you-
shit. Jake hates downloading, like it updating and
Dude,
like,
I
everything.
remember as a
Just stay on top of
kid,
it.
like thinking
It's different now.
it's going to be better one day. There's
But
not going to be any
No,
It's
Dude,
better
it
better.
is
now.
now.
It's better now.
Dude,
the games are better,
I'm
but this is
talking
the
about
thing.
loading.
They release unfinished
need to
games
up-
because they could just update it.
you need to
They updated-
You need to upgrade your situation.
I have
though.
PlayStation 4. What else do you want from
You
me?
need to. You need
Here,
to
I'll
PlayStation
give you that
5?
one. I'll clear that
I
bitch out.
have a PlayStation 4.
No, that's a Pro. It's a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Dude,
Yeah.
if the one I have isn't good enough,
it's not,
that's
not.
bull.
dude.
There's 2 games on it.
Listen here.
I got PS.
I
No, it's
had a-
different. It's the
I-
hardware. You
I
know
had a-
that. Come on.
yes.
Come on.
I had
I don't care. Grow up, Jay.
I had an old Xbox. I had an old Xbox One, and I just updated that mother effer 3 weeks ago to
So
Xbox
it's
Series
night and
S.
day, dude.
It makes the gaming so much more
Why
enjoyable.
are you hanging? Like, why are you holding out with this Xbox?
What do you mean?
Like, everyone knows it's trash.
Mike, explain to him why I still do Xbox. You know the reason.
I actually don't even know if that's true. I just
Sports
like to say
games.
that.
Sports games are nice.
Sports games on Xbox are historically better.
They are better, but you don't not necessarily first person shooters like.
I
wait, wait,
would
wait.
stop by your house and play FIFA. I want to play that.
Come on
Play-
over.
Okay.
PlayStation has the
I played FIFA
exclusives
for like
as well.
5 hours today.
I haven't
FIFA's
played in
fun.
like 6 years, so I should be solid.
I played it like for a little bit. I don't know, bros. It's more fun playing against
2007,
somebody.
I was sick. Sick.
1v1 and FIFA is just way better
Oh, it's great. I
than
play
playing
online
on a computer or
all
whatever.
the time.
I don't know, dude. But Last of Us, January, coming out on HBO Max. I'm just saying it every
So
time.
hyped on
I'm
that.
saying it every time.
Are they paying
I
you?
don't know if I don't know if I like the main character in that role.
Okay.
I like him, but I don't like him in that role.
Have you played the game at
Who's-
all?
who's-
No, I don't care about the game.
No.
Who's the
I was just
actor?
asking.
Who's the actor?
He's like the Mexican guy
It's
that's
the-
been.
Oh,
Meskin?
that should be
Meskin.
up your alley, dog. Yeah, he's playing Joel. His name is Pedro Pascal.
Yes, we talked about him. He got his
Yeah.
head squeezed to death.
I got the names now.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal. It's that guy right there. If you want to get a
Look
big
at that
picture for
flavor
the
saver he's
video.
got on him.
All right, there you go.
Can
Everybody
you look up
remembers this guy.
look up the scene in Game of Thrones where he gets his head squeezed?
Mike,
You know what? Hey, we could play. Okay, he's not
It's
gonna be able
the
to hear.
worst thing ever.
I'm sorry, Wes. You're not gonna be able to hear it. But can you look up The Last of Us? YouTube. Go to YouTube and then go
Last of Us trailer.
The Last of Us newest, most recent trailer for them.
Mike,
wanna
have
see
you finished
Pedro
the
get his head
campaign
squeezed.
yet?
Huh?
Have you finished the campaign yet?
No, yeah, yeah.
Come on,
Is this the one from 1 month ago, right here?
Yeah, that would be it. So I'm gonna put it on here. Can you put a full screen? Yeah, thanks. Jake, this is for check this. Oh, you haven't seen this either.
No, I haven't.
I've already seen it.
There you go.
Good. I've seen it. I love zombie movies though.
This is different.
It's
not, but it is.
Starting to die, and out in the darkness, the
Whippoorwill.
Because they're more like aliens than zombies, right? They're like,
Nope, it's just fungus. It's just a fungus.
it's taking over bodies. Yeah.
It's just like an ant, like when they get taken over by that. Yep, there you go. That's the clicker. It can't see, so it uses that sound to bounce off of things to notice where stuff
Like
is.
sonar.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
What movie was that that came out that was like that? Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
And
So that's
Number
Ellie.
2.
That's Ellie, the white girl right there. And that's Joel.
This is your chance.
I don't want to actually tell you anything.
It's too scary.
Nope.
That shot.
It is gonna be scary.
if you can make it through Stranger Things season 4, you can make it through this.
I haven't started that yet.
Nah, dude, this will be better than Stranger Things.
No way.
I promise.
I just don't know if I like the cast. I don't like her.
I promise.
That guy is so good. Pedro,
good.
whatever his name is.
Pascal. I just don't like the cast.
Save who you can save. I love that.
It's just her.
So, can you look up PS4 Ellie? That's all you gotta look up. Promise. No. In Google. Sorry, just for a picture. I just want you. That was Ellie,
Are
right?
you going to be able to admit if the show ends up not being
Is
that
it-
good?
Sure.
Is it-
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
So here's
Alright,
the
second.
deal.
You know I will.
If
I'm not
the-
gonna say it's
Can't
great.
have too much bias going
If
in.
the Earth ever gets to that, and I have to like just never be able
So
to
look at
sleep,
Ellie,
I'm
top left.
eating a bullet immediately. I'm killing
This
the
is
shit
this
out
is
of
Ellie in the game, dog. And that's who they picked. Yeah, so she's a really, really,
She looks like
really
John
great
Carlson.
actress. So I'm not worried about it. But I mean, that's Ellie. She's adorable.
Yeah,
And
the new girl. Type in "girl playing Ellie."
stop.
Can you do that?
That's really all you have to type too. Girl playing Ellie.
That was so funny. Brett
It's
says, "Can you do
Ramsey.
that?" It was like,
No. Oh my
ass.
god, you jackass. It's her name's Ramsey. Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey.
don't get her like on the red carpet.
She's
You
a
gotta get her
great
the
actress,
makeup.
and she deserves everything that comes to her. She's a great actress.
Yeah, dog.
That chick?
Yep.
Not doing it.
I told
for
you
me.
that was her.
Yeah,
the
you
girl
did,
from
you
Bear,
did, yeah.
the Bear Place or whatever.
Yeah, it just, yeah.
I don't see it, dog. But she's such a great actress. I think that's what they're banking off of. I think you'll get over
Is she
it.
one of the people that's like way older than she actually is?
No,
she like
she's
26.
Young.
She's young.
Like this
Yeah.
picture right here, Brent, like, it's like, I'm with you. She,
Right.
she had a cleft lip at some
Yo,
point.
can you fucking can you get out of here? Stop doing this.
Thank you,
Let's
Wes.
stop talking shit about
appreciate
this
you.
young lady. That's
Whatever.
doing
She's
fine,
richer
yeah.
than all of us. Who cares?
She's doing good. She's doing good.
I'm allowed to talk shit about that 12-year-old.
All right, well that was cool. I didn't expect that to go long, but I'm glad we finally watched that together.
You know what? It made me kind of want to watch at least the first 2 episodes.
I'll just tell you real quick.
Jake said too scary.
It's too scary.
Too scary.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Too
so
Hey
scary.
fun.
man, we all know I'm afraid of the dark.
So
It's
the
all
beginning
good.
stages
It's
of the
good.
fungus, that's when it's actually like a zombie. After that, it grows on their face like a hard like it's hard, like it's fungus growing on their face. They can't see shit, can't
Crusty.
smell. They're not even alive anymore, but they are.
It's like Game of Thrones when they have the
and that's why
stone
they go,
man. You read the books, right? Game of Thrones.
yeah.
They don't really do it much in the show, but there's a whole like island where all these people that if you get touched,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
the stone
Yeah.
people or something. The guy with the sword, the
Yep.
main guy gets it. I
Yep.
can't remember his name.
One
But-
girl had it, right?
Sir-
The daughter?
Yes, the daughter
Yeah.
did, and
The
the
stupid
king's daughter.
The dumb little like
The
knight.
Baratheon girl.
Yeah, the
Oh.
knight that like followed around the chick the whole time.
that
was,
first
like, her-
tab,
her
that
sword.
first tab has a Reddit open.
This one?
Yeah, and there should be Kentucky down like in the middle. Should be Kentucky.
A white student at University of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh,
This girl
boy.
gets canceled hard.
Goes on racist tirade.
Oh no.
Hey, before we get to that,
Yeah, sure.
the Virginia
Just make it
shootings.
full-
That's
What the
that's
fuck,
pretty crazy.
Isn't that a school shooting?
Yeah.
Couldn't you consider that a mass shooting?
Well, yeah.
I think
How many?
it's
No. How many people got shot?
3.
No, 3 got killed. More got shot than that.
Oh, well, that's mass shooting. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty
No,
bad.
that literally
It's like
is-
not on the news hardly.
So apparently, well, you know why it's not. on the
I
news.
know that. That's what
Football
I'm getting to. No, it's because it was.
Black football player.
It's black on black.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was. And I don't know why. No one knows why. We don't know why.
So apparently, from what I've read,
Apparently.
okay, Wes, that
I mean, it was
no,
on campus
Wes, that
school
is a good
shooting.
drop, and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the little kid.
That's hilarious. Not a lot of people are gonna get it. I got it.
Yeah, it's a great.
But so
got it,
apparently, the dude that did the shooting, right,
Actually.
was he was a victim of bullying.
Okay.
And
Doesn't mean he murdered people.
well, no, duh. I agree. But
And was he? You know, who knows? I don't know.
Well, that's what his father was saying.
Yeah, so he gets an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse. His father was saying though, like he was saying, like, "Hey man, like I'm getting fucking bullied around here," but he seemed like
He quit the football team.
Yes, because of it.
Can I tell you this though, real quick? I don't want to cut you off.
You're fine, bro. I'm done.
But having teenage daughters, today's generation considers everything bullying.
You're not wrong.
Everything bullying. Like, no, they weren't being. They're just being
not
an
their
asshole.
fault.
There's a difference between bullying and just someone just being an asshole.
It's not,
So
it's not the kid's fault. They
somewhere
get told.
between like the '60s, our generation, and today, it's all lost in translation.
Bro, they probably had
Because
it worse.
back then it was like you were it was making you tougher, right? And then with us, it was like, all right, some of the shit's going like the hazing and shit was going over the line, and this, that, and the
I
other.
mean, there's always going to be bullies.
Right.
It's just the way.
But nowadays you can't disagree with anybody.
Yeah.
And then you're a bully.
Yeah, they need a safe space.
Nowadays,
on
there's also a little bit of accountability with like everyone having phones. It keeps kind of everyone in check because back in the day, there was nothing stopping anything.
yeah.
Let's be real.
Well, there was physical like that
I'm
too.
talking about, I'm talking about kids bullies, and I'm
Yeah.
also talking about police bullies
Yeah.
and everything else in between.
Jake, you have
You
two
can
daughters.
get away with everything.
What age do you think, me being the oldest, what age do you think she will have her first cell phone?
That's gonna be a fight that I'm gonna have with Heather
Why?
because she's gonna want her to
She's
have
gotta
one so
have
she
it
can
early.
call whenever she's
Yeah,
leaving.
exactly.
What I can't have her doing is just perusing the internet
Right.
Sure.
wildly
you can set
because
that up.
you can get totally stuck. I'm reading this book right now that was written by Abigail Shriver, who was on Joe Rogan,
Right.
and the book is called, I can't remember, Irreversible Damage is what it's called. And it's all
That's a
about
great episode,
it's
by the
about
way.
the absolute epidemic of young girls doing irreversible damage to their bodies because they think they're boys.
And mine.
And it's literally like bulimia or anorexia. Remember we were coming through?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be anorexic all of a sudden, or
Yeah.
everyone wanted to cut. It's just a fad.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know
So-
about
No, they
wanted.
did. It was a way to express that you're in having some inner turmoil or whatever.
No.
I think they were actually having inner turmoil.
They were, okay?
Yeah.
Every young kid, but I'm saying
I
is that
like
was
somewhere
how they...
between you both because I understand what you're saying.
That was, the way, that was the way
No,
that we...
Maybe some people.
Is it a problem now?
I'm sure.
What,
It's not.
What,
Like
cutting?
no anorexia.
But
No.
people- but
yes,
things
but you
cha-
don't hear about it.
I think
It's
things
not,
changed,
dude.
though.
They
dude.
did.
I think they have outlets
the
for
new-
certain.
The new thing is just becoming like a tranny because
Tranny.
whatever the word is.
The tranny's
transsexual.
fine. We say nanny, granny, granny. Like,
Tranny is.
I
not
don't
fine,
care
but that's
whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Young peer groups, girls that are friends together, they're all doing it at the same time,
fine.
and they're
I
cutting
don't
their
know these
boobs
things.
off and stuff, and they're getting testosterone that's blocking them from ever being able to have.
I think
a
more
kid.
and more people are coming against that, though. I think because no child should be doing permanent. I guess
It's been completely like propped up by the school
So,
system, by doctors, by therapists.
It's funny you bring this up because I swear to you, I had a conversation with Aubrey tonight, 5th grade, and I don't want to say what school she goes to, but there is a transgender kid in her grade, and
Yeah.
she's in elementary school. And I had to tell Aubrey, I was like, listen, first of all, we don't make fun of this person. We don't say anything negative about him. We're not mean to him.
Nope.
But just so you and I know, that is not the way it's supposed to be. And I told her straight up, I was like, listen, we know that the way God made you is the way God intended you to be, but you don't say anything negative about that person.
for you and your family.
Yes, for
There's
our
no
family.
way there's no way that kid is actually a transsexual.
And
There's no way.
I tend to agree. It's too young.
They're
It's too young.
also-
It's just no way.
the same kid
statistically
is
speaking.
being accused of being a bully and stuff. And it's like, yeah, because their parents let them do whatever they want. Like there's
It's
no
a way
discipline.
to get attention. The book, dude, it's a way to
Fifth
get
grade is
your
ridiculous. That's
life.
ridiculous.
When you become a trans, your life gets enormously better. You can be a nobody.
Than what you were.
Yeah, you can be a nobody walking the school, walking the halls of ChopsCon, become a transgender person. The next day, you're now Ricky instead of Stacy or whatever. All of a sudden, you got all kinds of friends and you're popular and all the teachers are
I'm
backing
but
you.
going to
still-
disagree a little bit.
I still think you're gonna get a
The-
lot
No,
of
no,
looks.
it's not when we went to school, dude.
No,
Things
I
have
understand
changed.
that. The suicide rate of people who transitioned
Look it up.
is super high because they think it's the answer,
crazy.
and it's not.
I know that. I
That's
agree
what-
with you.
yeah, yeah.
It's super high because they're not. It doesn't work. It's not the end game. They think it is.
If you guys were to watch What is a Woman,
Oh yeah, I want to watch it. But you have to become a subscriber. You have to pay.
I'll give you my login.
I
For
want to
what?
watch it.
It's on Daily Wire.
I want to watch it too, actually.
why-
It is.
Daily Wire.
I'm telling you right
Matt
now.
Walsh was on Rogan too.
Yeah, he was. I'm telling you,
I
if
like
you
him.
watch it,
Yeah,
it
no.
will open your mind to be like, you know what? This is so wrong.
I know. I
Read-
want to
read-
It is
read the
so
book.
wrong.
I do want to clip.
So
like,
the problem that I'm talking about, though, that these women look, young girls and young boys and young whatever adolescents, it's hard. People are going to like your body's changing. It's tough. The point of the book is irreversible damage, like anorexia and bulimia and stuff. That was bad, but like you can come out of it and you're still a girl and you're still okay. What they're doing now is irreversible. They're making decisions when they're 13 and 14 years old that are ruining the rest of their lives.
I honestly think.
Imagine getting like a tattoo.
And
at 13.
doctors and the schools are absolutely affirming them and helping them.
Let's be honest. A lot of them are afraid to say what they feel. A lot of them are afraid.
Why?
To,
Wait,
It's
who's
never
afraid?
been a
We're
time
not-
in the
you're-
history
dude,
of the earth that is
you're
more
not-
open to people's feelings than
you're
right
not
now.
allowed to say.
Very true.
Yes, you
You're
are.
not. No, you're not.
You're encouraged to, actually.
No, you're encouraged to just go, that's normal. You're not allowed to say, hey, this kid's in 5th grade. Let's let he or she figure it the fuck out.
No, you are allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that's wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to say that's
You're
wrong.
supposed to affirm it, as in, like, you're
That's
right.
what- yeah,
you
you're
are
right.
a little boy. I know you were a girl, but you're a little boy.
That's
You're
what I'm
right.
saying.
Like,
I don't think at 5th grade you should be affirming anything. And I feel.
yeah, well, that school, I guarantee, the school he's talking about, I guarantee
Because
the
they're
teachers have
scared-
to call him or her, whatever they are.
Because they're scared.
Of what?
Because of the culture.
Backlash.
Well, exactly. Which
Canceled
You don't think
online
Fox
from all your
5 or-
friends.
yeah, for the little.
NBC4 would be down here the minute one of them goes,
but
you're a little
no,
girl or a boy.
Which not even that, just in their inner circle, just online alone.
We
from
can all
their-
agree that little
That's their
kid
whole
is
world.
going to have a terrible life.
Which one? The
kid's gonna be
Unless
so
they
ki-
figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, well, you
It's
can't figure it
also-
out when you're getting affirmed.
Unless
We're
we
talking
become
about
like a
this here-
celebrity.
Like on in the documentary they talked about in Canada, you can actually, as a parent, if your child decides they want to start transitioning medically, as a child,
Yeah.
under 18, as a parent, you can't tell them no.
Right.
And if you tell them no, you can be sent to jail.
They can go straight to the doctor and start getting
Not
whatever
only
they
that,
need.
in the
And
U.S.,
child taken away.
yeah, they're starting to
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Like
It's
if you're a
crazy.
13-year-old wants to transition,
Like this bitch
And
can't
you
figure out
don't
what it wants
support
to
it.
eat for dinner.
they can take your kid from you.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's insanity. It's literally insanity.
There's got to be an age, right? There's got to be an age.
18.
I mean,
Oh, it's
whatever.
when you're out of the house, bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about an age where they can take a kid from you, or what are you
No.
talking about?
There's got to be an age where you go, all right, I'm not just a homosexual. I don't feel right.
It has to at least be past puberty, at least be past like your coming of age.
Right.
It cannot be before that.
I tend to agree with you.
Literally,
There's really no sexual interest at all when you're that young. Like you don't even know what you're doing.
at what age?
When you're in 5th fucking grade.
There's
Fifth
way
grade,
more.
you're right. Fifth grade, you're
There's
right.
way more interest in fitting in and being liked and being accepted and being and there's no more acceptance right now than for that group. More than you just being not cool. More than you
Yeah.
being different. More
Look,
than you being this.
you-
It's like that. There's much more. leniency to that.
Everybody in this room knows that I tend to lean left on a lot of these types of issues, but it doesn't need to be the wild, wild fucking West either.
Well,
you know what I'm
so,
saying?
like,
Wow, Wild West, that shit would have been shot down.
No,
quick.
you know what I'm saying?
because
It's not anarchy.
it doesn't add to society at all. You know what I mean?
That,
No,
that,
it's
that
just because
child is a child. Look, we all were
Well,
funny when we were kids. You remember? You put on you go play
I
dress
haven't
up.
heard that in a while.
Listen, you go play dress up, right?
Yeah.
You go
No,
do
I
this,
hear
you
you.
do that. But your kids. You
I used,
gotta
to
let
play
them
with I used to play with my sisters.
Exactly. You can't tell me your sisters didn't put fucking makeup on you, make you bump
And that was fine
They do
because
that.
either way,
But
you know what?
it was like
But,
you play
you're wearing
this
high heels
person.
around the house. Like that's fine when,
Yes.
when it's not in your like in the gene pool, basically.
Right.
That now is you're going to be a trainee, and he was wearing girls' clothes. Maybe we should start pushing him towards that. The girl makes a lot of points
Yeah,
that
exactly. Felix says he likes certain things. It doesn't mean that he really likes
Right.
it. He
just
says things
Just because Felix doesn't like one day he doesn't want to play with trucks
Yeah.
doesn't make him a
his
transgender.
entire life.
Right.
in that
exactly,
book.
yeah.
She was obviously a woman, so she was a young girl, and she talks about like a lot of young girls. I think I don't know what age group, but like teen.
Yeah.
They have a lot of love to give, emotionally, a lot of love, and they're trying to give it to boys that just aren't emotionally ready to receive it. They're just
Right.
not even close. Not even close. So a lot of girls, like the majority of girls, develop a kind of a crush on like an older girlfriend in their friend group.
Okay.
Apparently, this is completely normal. It happens to a lot of girls.
I wouldn't doubt that at all.
And they don't even. It's like
I think girls are way more attracted to girls than guys are guys.
It doesn't mean they're lesbians. It's just
No.
they're just looking for someone to give affection to.
Sure.
They emotionally
Because
bond with these
guys aren't
people.
ready for it.
You're right.
Yeah, that's it. And it's normal.
It's called a phase.
It's a phase. Yeah. And you,
Well, it's part of the stepping
Phases.
stone to where they're going.
Right.
It doesn't mean that's their
like
whole
they
life.
mature emotionally quicker than boys do.
Yo,
It's just a fact.
If you get to if you get of age, like whatever
And
that
you're still
may be,
into that.
and you go, yeah, dude, I like this, that, or the other, or I feel this. Sure.
Transvestites.
Well, there's yeah. Anyway, yes, transvestites and transgender are two completely different things.
Wait, so it's a dick. The whole
No,
getting an actual dick?
transvestites like
Transvestites, like, dress
dressing
up
up
like-
and, like playing
It used to be.
Oh.
the part.
Okay.
On the
Like they're wearing a
weekends.
vest. Picture it that way, guys.
Sure.
If they're wearing
Well,
a dress.
so that was
Drag
a
queens.
derail from your Kentucky racist thing or whatever. But,
It sure was.
You know.
But it's
But
okay.
hey,
It's
good
part of it.
conversation is what
Great
it was.
segue.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it just brings up something
It's a
else.
good book. I recommend it.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
It's called Irreversible Damage, and it's on Audible. And there's a lot of fluff in there, but like the basic of it is very good. The basics.
So this was the first
Basis.
video I saw of her, and real quick, like make it full screen real quick before you do that, and then
Uh-oh,
actually this was the
what I had to deal with.
the second screen. So this is what the black girl, the African American girl, posted on her Twitter.
Black's fine.
Whatever you want to
Ain't nothing
say.
African about it.
I'm 22%. It's cool.
Your cock is.
I gotta say that
Can I play
real
it?
quick. Real quick. This girl posted on Twitter, said this is what I have to deal with. She stopped her. She's clearly drunk, and this is what happened.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she says that a couple more times. That's
What'd
all
you
you
say?
need to hear, really. Yep, she says it multiple times. Yep,
Oh my
multiple,
God. Look
multiple.
at that face. Why's your internet shit?
Oh shit, my bad. It's because I don't know actually. Trash. I mean, it's a piece of trash.
Yo,
None of us talk like that shit when we were younger. Like
no, hell no.
that.
Props to
Fighting
the,
or not.
Props to the chick for not swinging on her.
She held her there for quite some time. You
She's
can
like,
you can
hey,
stop it. That's pretty much it.
I think the black chick.
That was video 1.
I think the black chick is taking the higher ground here because she could have easily went what and started swinging.
They're filming too and stuff, so it's kind of like we got you, bro. You're done.
Yeah.
And so this girl actually had like a sponsorship. From
white girl?
Yeah, from some I can't remember what company, but she got
The Daily
released.
Wire?
Daily Wire.
It was,
Yeah.
it was some modeling bullshit that she was doing, and
Every blonde girl ever.
I mean it was something, yeah. And then she also like lost her scholarship as well.
As she should.
She's on scholarship.
Yeah, imagine being her parents. Her parents picked her up out of jail because she actually went to jail because she was assaulting. Well, we
Verbally
clearly see it wasn't
assaulting?
that much assaulting,
Yeah.
but you could still get arrested
She
for that.
swung a couple times.
I
though.
know. That's enough.
Yeah,
Nowadays.
it is what it is.
So there was another video. If you back out, it should be right next to it.
Oh Lord.
It should be right.
More evidence of racist University of Kentucky
Yeah, that's
student.
the same girl. Yeah.
I mean, can we stop being surprised there's racists at
Well, I mean, but it's
at
still
Kentucky? They play basketball in the Adolph Rupp Arena.
I don't know why they. It might
Your
be
internet's
just a
fast
computer.
right now.
It might just be a computer.
It doesn't work in Boulder because guess what? I'm rich as fuck and you're obviously not compared to what you're wearing. And I can
Jake
see
loves this
you,
girl.
and you can't do shit about it. Especially because you don't know my fucking last name. But I know goddamn well who you are.
Drunk
Dude,
19-year-old ain't stupid.
that is. Let it could be anybody on the
Yeah,
other
she's
receiving
not
end.
that pretty though, bro.
Okay.
Sorry.
That
She doesn't talk
anybody-
about race there. She talks about what you're wearing.
I know, but it was a black guy. But you can't see that. But
Those are two different
it
instances.
could have been anybody on the
I
receiving
love
end.
how she's like, you don't know my last name, but the internet will find you, bitch.
I know exactly.
You
The
dumb
internet-
She's an
hooker.
idiot, you know.
the
All right.
internet, dude. But imagine being drunk with the amount of phones around now.
Dude, I'm thinking back to some of the stuff I
It
said
would have been
and did
racist,
back
but
in high school.
I said some dumb shit though.
Ooh.
Yeah. I said
Think
some.
about what Brent says at the golf course.
Hold the fucking phone.
I definitely said some.
What do you
dumb
call
shit.
yourself every time you miss hit a ball?
A faggot? That's not racist.
Go ahead. Have fun finding that, Mike. Timestamp it.
He called himself that.
I
All
call
the
myself
time.
it.
Maybe he
That's
is.
my go-to. That's my go-to.
Did you mean that derogatory though?
No, I mean
To
like I'm a
himself?
Like that's a
weak.
bad thing?
I mean I'm a weak bitch.
Yes.
So a faggot's a weak bitch?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, what are we, the
Jesus
Center Police?
Christ.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
I mean-
he's the faggot.
I ain't saying it.
You motherfucker.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, the
beeped
girl's
out.
trash, whatever.
Oh,
You can find a billion videos of every race and color and creed just being trash.
just because we haven't done this in a while, and it's I just have to do it on this 100th episode.
We didn't even talk about 100th episode do a cheers yet.
The number
We kind of did.
the number 100 is a powerful number.
Yes,
it represents new beginnings. It represents fresh starts and infinite possibilities. The number also symbolizes unity, as it is made up of two zeros joined together. The energy of the number 100 is very positive and optimistic. And that's it.
man. I like it.
I like it too. Moving on, real quick. Waiters receive non-tipped employee minimum wage in D.C. What happens to tipping? And I'm like, it goes out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Like 5-10%. Maybe.
They're
receiving what people
minimum
that
wage,
don't get tips.
$15 or whatever it is.
Yep. 5 to 10%, I say personally.
If
They
waiters
are
get paid
still.
Are you going to tip everyone else that makes minimum wage in the whole?
I know, but
county?
they're doing. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
you gonna tip the dumpster man, the trash guy?
Yeah.
That's gonna make professional and like
lifelong
like
waiters
bartenders
and waitresses.
quit.
Yep.
pissed.
Yep.
Because they make like $100,000 probably. Now they're gonna make 42 grand.
One of the guys I worked with at Casey Jones, he would work at Casey's like once or twice a week, but he worked at like one of the top hotels in DC as a bartender.
They crush.
He made like $200,000 a year bartending, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the slick back.
The man dime?
Yeah, I mean, dude,
No, but
you know, we've all
I'm
been
not
in
gonna
nice
name his name,
restaurants,
but we know what
but
he's talking about.
Yeah, they
There's
dip
He
guys-
also used to drug people at Boston's from when I was told.
Oh,
if you go to Boston's, you probably should get drugged.
My girlfriend went there last week.
Did she get drugged? So you drugged her?
Was she fucked up?
It's like they used to have a
Thank
pretty sick.
you.
They used to have a sick happy hour. Like that was Mike's spot.
we used to go.
Y'all used to live right around the corner.
I
When
would
you
invite
guys
you. I
lived
would
in-
invite you guys there.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
we
It
went
was a
by.
nice
We
hangout.
all
we
went.
went
I
a
remember.
lot.
We watched the World Cup there or something.
I would go to Grill
World Cup
13.
starts next week, by the way.
I would go to Grill 13 because they had a nice pork chop there. And then one day
They did have a great pork chop.
But one day they didn't have it, and
Never ordered pork chop.
I said, "Y'all don't have it? I mean, that's why I come here." And they're like, "All right." She literally, I heard her talk to one of the guys and say, "Go to Nick's real quick." And that's all they used to do was just go
That's
to
really
Nick's.
nice for
They
that.
drove- hold
Oh,
on.
they went to Nick's and got me a pork chop.
But that's
Well, they
gonna,
got
that's
a
gonna
re-up,
take,
I guess. But
that's gonna take a half hour.
I mean, no, it's right in it was right in Waldorf. It was right across from.
I know, but it's
Getting
still a
it
couple
right.
red lights, Waldorf,
Getting across 301.
turning
right.
around.
I mean,
Yeah.
but me and Manny used to be there for hours, so
All
it
right.
didn't matter. But I used to get that pork chop. They had a nice little sauce, dipping sauce for it and stuff. It was nice.
Y'all
I've
used
never
to go to
ordered
the
pork
Grill
chop my whole
13
life.
when it was on the back road too.
Oh yeah, the back row
before
one.
it moved to
Oh,
next
yeah.
to
And
whatever.
there was an open mic there. Open mics are fun, man.
Dude, open mics are fun.
And I played a couple times there, and it's fun because like people just see you at a bar and they don't know they don't know who you are or anything, and you go up there and you play a little jam and it's good enough, and they're like, "Damn, that was pretty sweet."
What happens at an open mic? You just
you
sign.
go
You
up
You
and-
show up and plug
The guy
in.
plays as long as
There's
he can.
some guy who's
Yep.
running it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mike used to run them down PTM. Me
Yeah,
and
and
Vinny would go.
I would just play, and if someone wanted to play, I'm like, "Here you go. You want
Me
to
and
play 3
Vinny would
songs? Here
crank
you
out
go."
like 3 or 4 songs,
Yep.
and then we'd be done.
It's nice.
So like aspiring or
Yeah, well, whatever. If you just want to play for
I
fun,
saw one last night.
I'm gonna
you
say
just wanna
this
play.
though:
You just can't.
if you show up to a fucking open mic with a full drum kit, you're an asshole.
That is
Well,
true.
who-
It happened to
yeah,
mine.
that is.
Yeah, it
People
did.
do
I was
that?
there. Yes, dude.
It's not for that.
But dude, full bands will show up and be like, "All right," like, no, it's not for that.
There is open mic full band things,
I
but
guess,
it ain't,
bro.
But
it
they're
ain't-
supposed
but
to
it
use
ain't-
like your kid and stuff, probably.
Yes, it's
Not
not
like
this.
bring their own
I've
stuff.
had a dude just bring up. I'm like, dude,
an
my
open
shit's
mic
not
is just you bring your guitar, right, and just
yeah.
play
I
and
was
sing
like,
songs.
this is not
Or
a
your flute or
this is
whatever
not a
your thing
PA.
is.
If you're a
This
flautist,
is an acoustic setup, dog. This is mono.
yeah,
This ain't stereo. Like,
Mono.
chill out. And then so tipping, yeah. I mean, I like tipping.
Me too.
I
take-
know that they make this much, and I tip easily over 20 each time, 20%.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep a running tab of like checkpoints or like
This guy.
a checklist in my mind of good service.
Oh. See? Okay.
I'm down with your app, by the way.
I know that app's a great idea. We need to create it.
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it.
No, you're
they're
right
out.
about that. Let's
We
go.
need to
talk about
no,
it.
No. Are you kidding me? The one guy I should be in is right here.
They
Well,
said no last
yeah, but
night.
here's
No,
the
I
thing.
didn't. No, I didn't.
I know
Have
somebody
you
who
really
could,
been thinking about it?
Oh yeah, I
It's
think
a
about it.
great
I've been
idea.
thinking about it. It's
I
good.
I
It's
know
good.
somebody who could build it tomorrow.
I have a
If you
sister
say
app.
Luke Adams,
If
is he
you're
the
talking
guy
about
you're gonna
Drew,
say?
Drew won't
Yes.
do it.
Don't talk about it no
No,
more.
it's Luke Adams.
I have a sister app for it too.
We shouldn't talk about it. Honestly, I'm
And
done.
we're not going to.
Hey,
I'm
cut
just
this
saying I
out.
have a sister
Cut
app
this
for
out.
it.
I'll talk to Luke tomorrow.
And I'll come up with designs to look like he can just like do the 1010.
That's what he does.
I guess we gotta charge him for their designs.
told
Listen,
you, I get-
listen.
As long, I'm half owner. You guys get the rest of the other half.
Whoa.
No, we just shook. We're 50-50 now.
No, we didn't. Okay,
No, we
yes, you're
didn't.
right. I get 50. The rest is yours. Split however you want
No,
to.
I got the look
Nah,
of it.
you
I
get
already
33,
pictured.
and the rest of us split to 66.
Don't. I'm not going to be a minority owner of my own company.
You would be the majority.
Bitch.
We would all have.
But
We
you
all
guys
have 22.
But you guys could all screw me over and sell it to one of you, and now you own the company.
Welcome to capitalism.
I know. This is my idea.
I just bought Globo Gym.
I will not be Mark Zuckerberg.
It did, dude. He worked out. He won in the end. What the fuck are you talking about?
He took that company over.
It can either sit on the shelf or we can get it going.
Right.
So
Go,
take your
let's do it.
33.
Let's do it.
You know what makes me
Take your
mad?
33.
You guys have never seen Silicon Valley.
It's still a lot of money.
It's the funniest show out there.
I know, but dude,
Isn't it?
there's a thing called investment. You know just as much as anybody.
No.
Time
Silicon
investment.
Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Silicone.
Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley.
Whatever. Have you seen the show?
No.
Silicon
Dude,
Valley.
it's so funny. It's so funny.
It is good, but
You like it?
It's too much time to invest right now.
It's 25-minute episodes.
I don't like sitcoms, bro.
It's
Is it
not
a
like a laugh track
Unless it's
sitcom.
Seinfeld, I'm not watching it.
What?
Yeah, what?
Dude, shut the fuck up, you gatekeeper bitch.
What, Seinfeld?
You watched Ted Lasso,
Sitcom
didn't you?
gatekeeper?
Huh?
Did you watch Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
That's a sitcom.
That's a great
It is a
sitcom.
sitcom.
That's a great
Yeah,
one.
but I love Jason Sudeikis.
You don't love? Did you love Ted Lasso?
Yes.
It's so good.
You will like Silicon Valley.
What's it on?
It's on something.
What's
HBO.
it on?
It's on HBO. You're perfect. You have it already. HBO.
All right, thanks.
Watch episode 1 tonight. It's 20 minutes.
I'm gonna go home and finish this beer and watch
Finish
the
Sopranos.
and watch finish the Sopranos.
All right. Well, add
All
Silicon
right.
Valley to your little list while you have HBO Max.
Fucking Johnny Sacks, fucking cancer and shit.
Yeah, it
All right,
sucks.
so everything's pretty much done here. Pelosi is out.
Is she out?
Yeah, she's leaving.
Well, she has no choice.
Well, she's 170.
Goodbye.
She's running on manna from heaven.
She's taking a role in The Last of Us as one of the characters.
Right, she's cooking all about. And,
She's been one of the
and
characters.
her husband's moving to where I don't know. San Francisco.
Listen, that was the fakest thing that ever
oh,
happened.
it's super fake.
So
And
dumb.
everyone
That was
knows.
hold on,
We're
that,
getting attacked.
that was his lover, and
You wanna hear
some
something
shit
else?
happened.
You want to hear something else fake?
That's what I think.
That was sad. I heard that before too. So this is
He
this
knew
is,
his name.
This is real funny.
Let him in.
Jake's gonna be so mad about this. Former First Lady Michelle Obama is recounting her time at the White House
Love Obama.
and how she had to wear her hair.
I already knew this,
I
and I
love
already
her.
read this, and I heard this.
What? You read what I wrote?
I did, but I remember this when she went in.
All right. While those two things may seem what is that? Disparate?
The original trainee.
She ins-
Don't talk about my girl like that. I love her.
We know what you like. She
Little
insists. She insists that the style she chose.
Bore 2 children, but that's cool.
She insists. Well, that's what Flat
Allegedly.
Earth, bro.
Flat dick.
She insists that the style she chose were considered and intentional because she thought that much of America wasn't ready to see a black woman with her natural hair in the White House.
What? Oh, so she wore extensions?
No, remember she straightened her hair.
She had good grain, yeah.
What?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
He's dated black women before. He knows.
He's allowed to say
yeah,
that.
he knows the
Nobody
parlance.
knows that.
My bad, dog.
Good
I
grade.
had that shea butter.
Good grain.
Sorry, I got my hood card.
In quotes, nope, they're not ready for it, she said, referencing the general American public. She explained that she thought that her hair would take focus from more important issues and could even be politicized. So she decided to keep it straight for most of Obama's administration.
Whatever,
Let me
man.
keep my hair straight, she said. Let's get healthcare passed.
Well, that's good that she.
She sacrificed
It's
herself.
glad to know what she thinks about the majority of America. That's good.
Yeah.
We're all a
That
bunch of
we're all-
racist,
yeah,
She
yeah.
has sexy arms,
country
so I'll give her that.
a-holes.
But then again, I mean, they receive a lot of just bullshit a lot of time.
Well,
Remember the
they
tan suit
gave
thing?
a lot of it too.
Remember the tan suit thing? Was that an issue that a president wears a tan suit?
He's the reason that all of he's the reason our country is the way it is right now.
But-
he started all this extremist crap.
Of
did-
The
left and right?
trannies and the school, the CRT and
3
all
times.
that crap.
Would it kill you to say transgender?
What does it matter?
It's just the way it is.
You know what I'm talking
Seriously.
about.
Like, what is
Andrew,
it?
Andrew
What-
Schultz has a great bit on training.
that's the
by
word
way.
of the week. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's not the word
it
of
used
the
to be
week.
transsexual. It did. How about colored people?
Oh,
Can't say that
my
neither.
But you can
God.
say people of color,
Whatever.
right?
POC.
You know how stupid that is?
Hey, man. I don't make the
People-
fucking rules, but I'd rather not
Wait,
get canceled over it.
but we're all colors. It's nice.
People of color is cool. Colored people not cool.
like peach colors. Not
That's
it's not
because
even
there
that
used
cool.
to be signs in the 40s, 50s, and 60s of
They didn't
water
s-
fountains that said colored people. That's why they don't like it.
Okay, if it said person of color, would that have been better?
If it was on the sign back then, they probably wouldn't like it today.
I know it's stupid,
Hey, it is what it is.
and it's stupid. So I don't have to abide by it.
Well,
It's
there's
stupid.
another
I
word. There's
understand
another
that.
word that was said back then that they don't mind using now.
What's that? Oh.
So I think we can get over the color part because the color is nice. I mean, it kind of sounds nice.
I'm with you. Like we all have a color
We all
to
have a
us.
color to us, and there's nice pigments of we're the ones.
Every time I see that, like
pigment.
POCs, I'm like, point of contacts. That's what I think of every time. Like, why is this point of contact going there?
HBSC.
All right, what's
Stupid
that?
point of contact.
This is Zero Idea, and that's how.
Look, now Jake is going to start saying point of contact when he's talking about black people. And he's being super racist about it.
Worthless point of contact.
Excuse me?
Cut that.
What the
Cut
fuck?
that.
All right.
Oh,
Worthless point of contact. It is good. I like that.
It's off.